Okay, the boys are coming out of the locker room, and we'd like to mention a few of our other fine sponsors: Nantucket Electrical Contractors, Killen Real Estate, Martin Bork Painting, Santos Rubbish Removal, Nantucket Health Department, Sushi Bayoshi, Randy Affelt, Heating and Cooling, Island Fencing, Island Carpets, Valero and Sons, Scrimshander Gallery, Faucet Man Plumbing and Heating, Nantucket Jewelry and Fine Art, Ride the Wave, NRTA, The Boathouse, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Pumpkin Pond Farm, Something Natural, Highland Flooring, Champion Rentals, Island Variety, Sherburne Management, The Homestead, Nantucket Health Club, and our 5 new sponsors, folks. We really appreciate it. Hatches Package Store, Dan's Pharmacy, Murray's Toggery, Gray Lady Property Management, Geronimo's, Dirty Paws Dog Wash, and The Corner Table. And if you'd like to be a part of Whaler Sports TV, it's only $400 till September 15th. You'll get a message zone that you can change every week, and if we don't hear from you every 2 weeks, we'll send you an alert to tell you to change it. We appreciate it. Give me a call at 508-292-2203. Here we go, Rick.
Okay, welcome back, folks, to Vito Capizzo Stadium, Saturday, May 12th. The rain is holding off, thank goodness, and we've got a real good, scrappy, low-scoring game here. Nantucket holding a 5-3 lead over Martha's Vineyard. A 6-6 Martha's Vineyard team that plays, a fairly difficult schedule. They're in, Bishop Fee and Cole Cassidy. I'd say their average game is probably about at or close to the level of competition that we face against a team like a North Reading or a Nauset, the better teams on our schedule. That these guys get to play at that level every game, and it puts them in better stead than us in terms of experience on the field. But our guys are playing really well, particularly in the second quarter. You saw some beautiful team lacrosse, the ball moving through the air, which is what you like to see. This has been such a great rivalry going back to our club year in '97 and '98, when Peter Farini was coaching Martha's Vineyard. Then early on in the varsity era, starting 20 years ago this year, we kind of had their number early on. We shared the league championship in 2000 after beating them twice in 1999, and then from 2000 through 2005 had a really great rivalry. 2005, 2006, they kind of got the best of us for a few years after that, and then it's been kind of back and forth. Nantucket, I believe, has won this game the last 3 or 4 years. And so Coach Alois has done a heck of a job with this program, getting them in the playoffs every year. He's been the head coach, winning multiple coaching awards. And
is that right?
Oh yeah, just having total respect of these kids. They love these coaches. Speaking of coaching, looks like Cam Bartlett is going to take the opening face-off in the second half with his long stick. That's because Nantucket's a man
penalty.
down. Yeah. Both teams start the second half a man down, but the Vineyard, if they can get the ball and hold it, will have a man advantage. But Bartlett comes up with it. Will he press transition here? Nantucket.
Ooh, we beat him to it.
It's going to be Vineyard.
That's hustle. You got to give it to the Vineyard.
That's a little inexperienced by Nantucket.
Yeah, he had him.
They probably wanted to hold the ball that time rather than take that shot to kill the penalty. But it was there, and it would have been a great momentum blocker if they had scored. The Vineyard's got to clear it now, and they do. Long pass. Nantucket's man-down defense is in there. Ben Lombardi and Cam Bartlett up top. They're starting defense of Willett, West, and McVicker along the goal line extended. Nantucket will be extra now. The Vineyard will be extra.
Oh, and a quick one.
Yeah, that was probably one that, for starters, we should have been on his hands. That guy set up shot way too close. Hey, but it's a good shot. I think Keegan might have been screened a little bit. But Nantucket's defense gets together and talks it over, which is
so
exactly
that makes
what
it a
want.
5-4 game. We're in the very beginning of the second half.
Yep.
Vineyard's up, or we're up, 5-4.
Yeah, these games are always so competitive. In 2009, when Coach Gamble was helping me out, We were in a 4 overtime game over there. And they almost had to stop the game because they couldn't turn the lights on account of there was an osprey nesting on the light stand. So there's always some little twist to these games.
Wow.
Austin Starr clamps. Who's going to get that ball out is the question. Comes out, Nantucket, Terrain Burton all over it. Now Austin, there could be a push there. Yeah, they're going to get the Vineyard for a push. Nantucket ball.
Some of the Vineyard players aren't happy about that.
Well, another typical thing in this game is there's also always a lot of controversy on every call, as you might imagine in a rivalry game. I broke my toe jumping up and down the last time we played these guys. In 2009.
Did you?
Yeah, it's never been the same.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice check against Spencer West, but Spencer returns the favor, gets the ball back. Nice play, Spencer. He loses it and hustles and gets the ball right back. Here's a push with possession. Well, they don't call it though. Spencer's I'll tell you, he's a tough kid.
Hey, get it up top! Get it up top!
He's had several really pretty plays today. Things that don't go in the scorebook, but that make a big difference in terms of possession.
Look at
Turns
that.
the corner here. Nice take.
Oh, we saw, yeah.
Nice idea, Spencer. Good hustle there. You gotta love a kid like Spencer. He doesn't stop hustling after he gives up the ball. Nantucket on a press ride here. They're gonna chase the ball, but they leave a midi open in the middle of the
There
field.
you go. Oh!
Nantucket, Ben Lombardi. Yep, nice stick skills by the Vineyard there. Nice, pretty clear. Owen West chasing. Sam Wallace brings it on. He's one of their featured guys, being covered tightly by Owen West. Tell you, these Nantucket defenders, one-on-one, they're a handful to get in front of. They're big, strong kids with good feet. Bartlett covering up top against Zach Maurice. The Vineyard in their half-field set. They've been looking to feed down low every time. Owen West, mishandled by the Vineyard. Ball's on the ground. McVicker chasing. Good hustle, Nantucket. Vineyard comes up with it. Nice slide. Yeah.
Gosh, what a nice shot that was, too.
Well,
With two of them in front of him.
Well, Riley Amaral, that is such a typical Vineyard goal. For all the years we've played them, they're always good on loose situations, on picking up ground balls and looking to the crease. The Vineyard teams always excel at that for whatever reason. So
that ties it up, right?
Tie game, folks, with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Vineyard's come out a little hot, and Nantucket, had that man down situation that they allowed the Vineyard a wing shot. And I think that was Sam Wallace, and then Riley Amaral comes up with one just now on a broken play. Austin Starr on a clamp. Ball's loose. Oh, that's all. Yeah, for you young lacrosse players, when you see a situation like that and the ball's rolling towards the sideline, just stop it and then pick it up. If it's not being contested, Alex Small being matched with a long stick.
They just have to settle it down a little bit here, right, Rick? A little, just get their rhythm back.
We'll get back in their offense. Nice
Look at that pass, and
Nice
God! That would have been a great play.
Number 27, Sam O'Keefe is in the game. Darian Duart is. Oh no, he's out there. But Sam O'Keefe is in on attack. Looks like Ty Harnischfeger's not out there right. No, there's Ty.
Jump that ball,
Ooh!
Nice. They should. What's the? I didn't see the call there. I thought if anything.
What was that? What is that?
I think they got
traveling?
Nantucket for interference for pushing the Vineyard player more than 5 yards away from the loose ball. However, the Vineyard player was playing without his stick just prior to that. If they should have blown the whistle for that. Don't go off sides here, Spencer. Nope. Okay. Vineyard carries it into the offensive zone. Vineyard parents who are watching this, if you're watching this broadcast at home, I apologize. The numbers I was given on the roster are not matching the numbers on your jerseys all the time, so I don't know who some of these players are. Nantucket in a man-to-man defense. Jason slides. Number 32 for the Vineyard brings it up top. Skips the pass. Don't step off sides here, guys.
He stepped off
And he
sides.
sure did. You know,
Right.
it's a possession. You know, a lot of times young players don't think about that. It matters. So much of this game is about time of possession.
Oh, that was a good time to take that shot, by the way. Ooh,
Nice body check by Darren
that was
Duart.
big. I heard it up here. These kids are playing rough.
Yep. Nice check, guys.
I like lacrosse when it's this physical. I got to be honest with
Well,
you.
you know, this is a game that's really meant to be played right on the edge of chippy, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what the sport's kind of all about. And that's not to imply that you never play dirty, because you shouldn't.
Right.
Nice check by Bartlett. Come on, Nantucket. Bartlett with the ball. Tries to get it into Keegan Downey.
What was that?
It looks like that was an interference call. The Vineyard coaches are protesting every single call, and these things that even out, guys. They just calm down and play the game. Nantucket with a slow break. Alex runs by him righty. He's going to come back to his left. Well, somebody's open. They're doubling on Terrain's just coming on the field. 5-5 contest with 6:37 left in the third quarter. I think Nantucket's got some matchups.
Ooh, that was in the head.
Flag down.
Can't do
nice
that.
Look. Oh, nice take, Alex. That was a really pretty look by Terrain.
Right in the head.
Pretty look by Terrain after drawing that slash. Alex with a nice take. Nantucket will be extra man. Sam O'Keefe was on the field there. I believe he's a freshman, maybe a sophomore. He had looking really good early in the season. I haven't seen him on the field as much, but when he came out there just now, he made a few things happen. So you'll be seeing good things from Sam O'Keefe as he moves along here. His time at Nantucket High playing lacrosse. I'm told he's a real good ice hockey player as well. Great to see those multi-sport athletes once again. Okay, Nantucket with the 1 minute advantage here. See what they're going to do offensively. They're in a 3-1-2 basic set. Austin Starr with a take from the outside. I was kind of surprised to see the personnel. Oh, I think Alex might be a little banged up after that foul. Austin Starr, Duart with a take.
That was a nice little.
Remember, you're extra man. You don't want the first shot. You want the best shot. Move that ball along. You don't want to be taking shots that you can get when you're even. When you're extra, you want to right now. Oh,
Right, don't throw it away. And he did.
that was there.
You saw it.
I think Austin's stick got checked just as he released it. So it's always a good idea, guys, to pass the ball overhand. The side-on passes tend to go awry more often than not. Okay, see if they can catch this kid. He runs through 4 Whalers and throws it away. Yep, well, you can see this game. You can see that level of intensity down there, Gino. This is
sure.
Yeah.
It's fast and it's physical and it's fun to watch.
Terrain. Okay, teams are at even strength now, but Terrain's got a breakaway. And he shoots.
Oh, what a shot, too!
Boy, I can't tell you. I'm so impressed with this kid. His bounce shots, his placement, and his compact shooting motion. He doesn't need a lot of space with his hands to get off a good, strong shot. That makes it 6-5 Nantucket. Burton's second unassisted goal of the day. Alex Small back on the bench. Looks like he might have gotten a little banged up with that foul.
That goal was brought to you by Nantucket Folk Art and Wood Carving. Watch out for the ducks, folks.
Austin Starr taking the face-off again for Nantucket along with Bartlett and Lombardi, the usual face-off team. Scoots back to Lombardi. Nice play, Austin. Bartlett on it. Boy, these scraps, this has been going on all day.
What happened there? He got hurt.
Surprised they didn't call that a play on. It doesn't matter. Vineyard ball. Nantucket with a 1-goal advantage. 6-5 with 4:53 to go in the third quarter. Vineyard moves it along. Jacob Gunderson with the ball. Joel McVicker's done a great job on him today. All I heard about before the game was him being their key player, and he's been pretty quiet. McVicker's done that all year. Nice over-the-head check by Bartlett. Scoots it out to... Over to Gunderson. McVicker all over him. Vineyard throws it away. I was talking to Joel McVicker's father on the sideline the other day again at the Falmouth Academy game. He told me that Joel is playing in a Cape and Island select tournament this summer, coached by former Barnstable coach Greg Clements. And that's a great opportunity to get recruited.
Sure. It's 6-5 with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Alex, a little bit of a force there, but
Yes!
Terrain Burton's fourth goal of the game. One assist by Alex Small. I'm sorry, it's his third goal of the game.
That is fantastic.
Boy, that was just great hands by Terrain, great awareness by Alex. And once again, some people just have a compact motion when they shoot the ball. It's something that's almost natural. I played with a few guys that are like that, and it's just kind of magic the way they can get a lot of heat on the ball without really winding up. That's just upper body strength and strong arms.
That goal was brought to you by Island Lumber. We cover the island for over 50 years. Island Lumber, Nantucket's lumber company.
Starr wins it to himself. They get a breakaway here. Slow it down. Show form attack, but help him out. Okay, good job. Okay, here comes Sam O'Keefe again. Bartlett's open on the backside, but once in a while you'll see a guy that's really comfortable with a long stick at the offensive end, and Cam Bartlett's one of those players. They're subbing. They want to hold the ball here. It looks like when they put O'Keefe in, they have made him really as an offensive midfielder. They have their starting attack in along with Small and Burton, and O'Keefe is an extra. He's an attackman, but he's really playing as a midfield spot. Duart's going to dodge him up top. This is a good matchup for Duart, a smallish midfielder against him. Nice look inside. Oh, beautiful. Nice save.
Right into.
Nice save, though. I'll tell you, that was a real pretty look, though. That's a nice offensive strategy by Nantucket.
That was great.
They've got Duart back now playing midfield defense, which is fine. He's a former defenseman. He's comfortable back there. Good strategic move by the coaches. Get another good stick on the field, plus give one of your middies a little bit of a rest. Real smart coaching strategy. 7-5 Nantucket with 2:34 left. See if the Vineyard can answer here. Owen West pushes his man behind. There's a double. Cutter.
Oh, see,
Great
what
save.
happened there?
It looks like they may have gotten Duart for a push or a slash. 1 minute. Number 15, Riley Amaral, just giving us fits inside today. He's not doing anything too special. He's just moving his feet and getting to the open spots. It's a man-to-man defense, so just stay between him and the ball. That's all you got to do. Sometimes when a guy gets that active, you might want to just shut him off and forget about your slide responsibilities. You can see Amaral right there moving his feet. Now, they're going to feed him again.
Oh, that was a sweet little move,
Yeah,
and
there he is.
very nice.
There he is.
That was a very good play.
Yep. Just moving his feet on the inside there.
It's kind of like a drop back kind of shot in basketball.
Well, it's just you're in a zone because you're man down. You're in a 5 on a dice zone, and in that situation, you really almost want to tell the guy covering in that middle zone just to be on Amaral, stick side. Looks like he's a lefty, and just cover him the whole time. Forget about any coma slides or any other responsibility. Just stay in front of him.
Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, proud sponsor of Whaler Sports TV. All seasons covered, installation, service, maintenance, and all brands of burners.
Austin Starr comes up with a face-off. Great job. Well, he's having a great game today. Moving along. Go. Intercepted by the Vineyard. Nice check by Bartlett. Active with that long stick.
Oh, right in the face. You can't do
Flag down.
that.
Flag down.
Jeez. He's surprised. We went right into his face.
Yeah, this is, when games get like this, there are going to be fouls, and oftentimes it comes down to the team that handles the fouls and the rough play the best. You got to be calm out there when they foul you. Always remember, when they foul you, it's a good thing because that means you're extra man. But you got to make them pay on your extra man play. The Vineyard's done that today a little better than has Nantucket. I'm not sure if Nantucket has an extra man goal today. They might. Nantucket has looked better in transition. And a lot of it has to do with Terrain Burton. 7-6 Nantucket, 1:39 left in the third quarter. Nantucket will be extra for a minute. Spencer West moves it along to Ty Harnisch-Fager. Now you have their regular starting team out there. They still have Austin Starr out there. Nice play, Ty.
Shot!
Ty Harnisch-Fager is having a career day today. 4 goals, and I think he's only taken I don't think he's taken more than 6 shots. He has 4 goals. He may have only taken 4 shots. That's good. You see Ty Harnisch-Fager evolve as a player, this season. When an experienced player sees their man down, the Vineyard did not come to his side that time, so he just turned the corner. He's right there.
I thought it was, what was it?
Harnisch-Fager.
It was.
Starr to face off. Vineyard up with it, being chased by Cam Bartlett.
That was a tough.
And Gunderson mishandles that, and I can't help thinking that Joel McVicker's getting in his head a little bit.
So there's a minute left. It's 8-6 Nantucket. We're in the third quarter, folks, and this is one hell of a physical game. Very fast.
Teams are at even strength. That was not a locked-in penalty. Dewart wants the matchup now. Dewart wants the matchup. He's calling for. Nope, he has to give it up to Alex. I talked to Coach Aloisi at halftime. He said he thought they might try some mini inverts in the second half. Alex just gets a step on his man. There's going to be a double coming here. Somebody's open. This is a good matchup for Terrain. Spencer West has it checked out of the stick, but he's on it. Scrapping for it as usual, Spencer West. Vineyard goalie on the end line. Being chased. Nice hustle, Nantucket. Sam O'Keefe up with it. Leaves it for Ty Harnisch-Fager. Ty gets checked. Vineyard up with it. Moves it along. Nice check there, Owen West. McVicker all over it along with Willett. Good play, Joel McVicker and Owen West as time expires.
Oh, wow. So that's the end of the third quarter. Your Whalers are up 8-6.
Here we go, folks. The start of the fourth quarter. Nantucket with an 8-6 lead over Marthas-Vineyard. 12 minutes to play.
Well, this is going to be a great quarter,
crunch
folks.
time.
Stick around if you've never seen lacrosse. This is the quarter to watch.
Beautiful play by Terrain Burton.
Oh, what a save!
Terrain Burton feeds Cam Bartlett. Takes a few paces and outside shot. Now it's Vineyard clearing the ball. Number 11, Sam Wallace. Wallace, Amaral, and Gunderson have been, Gunderson rather, have been their key guys offensively today. 50. And that's.
Oh boy! Look at that! There you go.
There's a 2-goal turnaround there. That's why a lot of times, in these rivalry games,
and the fans, yes, keep going, Rick.
In these rivalry games, sometimes you have to kind of keep a calm head. That last possession for Nantucket, they didn't need to shoot the ball early in that possession. They had a 2-goal lead. Now it's down to 1. Nantucket needs to have a nice focused possession unless they have a real well-defined breakaway. hard to tell your kids that when it's a big rivalry game and you got the ball on your stick with a clear look at the goal. But oftentimes it's better to hang on to it. Star with a clamp. Who's going to come up with it? Looks like it's the Vineyard, but now it's loose. Sam Wallace comes up with it for the Vineyard, being covered by Bartlett. Bartlett over his head. The ball's loose. Nice check by Cam Bartlett there. Bartlett's a competitive kid. Nice ball by McVicker. Over to Downey. Fast break. Nice look. See if he can save.
Grab it.
Sam O'Keefe saves the ball. Nice play, Sam. Nice hustle. And he steps out. Good hustle, though, by Sam O'Keefe, young freshman. Once again, the coaches have O'Keefe out there as an extra midfielder, even though he's a natural attackman. To try to give their middies a little extra break. Don't go off sides here, Ty. Okay. That's real close. You got to be careful there, guys. Vineyard looking for the equalizer here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Alex Small. This is a left-hander, number 1. That's Zach Morris. He's a lefty, not great speed, probably more of a shooter. In a low-scoring, intense game here, folks. 8-7 in the fourth quarter. Gunderson receives the ball. Doesn't want to challenge McVicker. Owen West stays upfield. Good job. Vineyard throws a couple box fakes, loses the ball. Good smart play there. That's interference. That'll be Whaler ball.
Yep.
Once the goalie clamps that ball, Gino, you can't check his stick.
I see. You can't. You're right. Okay.
It's interference. It'll be Nantucket ball. It's going to be a free clear for Nantucket, or it should be. Terrain Burton, number 3, carries it on. Burton's having a great game today. 3 goals and a lot of plays with his feet. I tell you, I can't think of a single Nantucket player who hasn't played well today. They're looking very good. And this is a good Vineyard team too, folks.
Oh, that was a good try, though.
Real good idea there. Good hustle, Alex. Pick that ball up. Alex looks like he has a matchup he likes. Is he going to take it? Terrain needs to go through, and he does. Quick double. Good check. That's okay. Nantucket backed it up. Sam O'Keefe, the freshman, will bring it on, number 27. O'Keefe has kind of sneaky moves. He looks a little awkward out there, but he gets the job done.
Oh.
Come on, Ty. Vineyard all over that ground ball. Nantucket a little cavalier there. Ty Harnisfigger chasing. Good hustle, Ty. Both of these teams have good stick handling defenders. You haven't seen a lot of.
Well, they don't like that one either. Boy.
That kid stumbled over.
He's controlling himself.
Yeah, he stumbled over his own feet. I mean, that was not a push. Just as I was saying, the stick skills were good on the defenders, though. The Vineyard player dropped it out of bounds. Okay, second chance here for Nantucket with an 8-7 lead. Duart out there as a midi. Now he's inverting with Harnisfigger. Duart and Alex Small behind the goal. 2 athletes, 2 football players. Alex is going to go right here. Can he turn the corner? Harnisfigger's open. If Alex can turn that corner and get it to Ty Harnisfigger, he's going to be open. They're sliding from Harnisfigger.
Watch your back!
Ooh!
Nice moves, nice. Oh, look at this.
And a flag down. Well, didn't necessarily want to see Terrain run in the crowd. He probably should have pulled it out halfway through, but he drew the foul. Boy, he's an athlete. He drew a foul. He's been giving Nantucket opponents fits for the last 2 years, and before that in middle school. And for you football players who don't play lacrosse, watching this game, give it a try next year. It's a lot of fun. And you can see how those skills translate. Same thing to you soccer players. Try lacrosse, it's a great sport, and it fits well with soccer, makes you a better soccer player. Just ask Henry Farrell about that, or Robbie Sulzer, Lauren Patterson, some of the soccer players we've had play over the years who've done very well for us. Nantucket moving the ball along. Nantucket is good take by Ty and a low angle shot. Nantucket has not been converting their extra man plays today. If Nantucket was at 40% on their extra man today, they'd have a pretty commanding lead. They haven't been able to finish these, and the Vineyard has been fouling.
That was a tough angle too, though.
It was a low angle. Some guys,
but we've been hitting them. There it is. Oh, a big save.
Austin Starr wanted to go 5-hole, but the Vineyard goalie made the save. Now, is the Vineyard going to go the other way? Let's see. 8-7 Nantucket with 6:55 left. Jacob Gunderson carrying the ball against Joel McVicker, the sophomore defender. Nantucket is still extra, but they're not going to double here. There are only 5 seconds left in the penalty. They're even now with Amaral coming on. Cam will cover him behind the goal for Nantucket.
Oh my goodness! Was that a no?
That's no goal.
No goal.
That's outside. I was about to say that was Gunderson's first look. That was Gunderson's first look at the goal today. McVicker's done a great job on him. Got to get a touch here, guys. I think we're going to the well a little too often on that. Boy, that's Nantucket just. That's a push on Nantucket. They're lucky they didn't get a time foul on that.
It's getting really chippier, isn't it, Rick?
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is Nantucket Vineyard Lacrosse, and they're been.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, come on, guys, pick that ball up.
Yes. Don't let that one get past you. Come on.
This
is when it comes down to who wants it most.
Well, the Vineyard has always excelled in these kind of situations for as long as I've seen them play, which is 23 years. They've always been good on scramble ball. The Vineyard offense has always frequently been organized chaos. They get just as many goals in those kind of situations as they do on scripted plays.
Wow. Well, that timeout is brought to you by Congdon & Coleman Insurance Agency, specializing in commercial lines of insurance. Jim, James, and Bill Congdon. Auto, home, marine, and business. 57 Main Street, 228-0344.
Okay, timeout here. I think, Nantucket's going to emphasize play under control, communicate on those ground balls. First ground ball, first time every time. Stop kicking the ball around. Let's get 2 guys on the ground ball. The Vineyard has had 2 guys on several of these ground balls lately to our 1. Offensively, I think Nantucket, as well as Terrain Burton has played, last 2 times down, we kind of had a couple of forces. He drew a penalty on one and lost the ball on another. Nantucket, even though it's only a 1-goal lead, it's a lead. We can afford to be a little more patient. If it's not really there, once again, not the first shot, the best shot.
There's my son's coach over there, Jim.
Jim Hurd?
Yep.
He's a great guy. He does a great job with that
He
program.
sure does.
He and Sam Chambers.
They love him.
Everybody else with that program.
Yep, Sam,
program's a lot of fun.
You bet.
And I'll tell you what, the girls program at Nantucket High this year, the last couple of years is really, they've kind of been up and down over the years. Some years a lot better than others. And I think they're really getting to a point where they're more consistent, and that's a real credit to their coaches, Raphael Osona and Jamie Lower. And Coach Lower has also been instrumental at the youth level and JV level. And I think you're seeing a real blossoming of that program as well. They're also in their 20th year. Okay, the Vineyard brings it on in their half-field set. They're going to set a pick-on ball. Amaral drives, brings it back. Nantucket doubles. Here's Gunderson. They're 2 key players so far today. Gunderson, Amaral, and Wallace have done most of the damage. And here's Wallace.
So it's 8-7. Nantucket's up with 5 minutes left in the game.
They've got McVicker on Wallace now. Nice save.
Oh, what a save.
That was a well-placed shot. Keegan Downey comes up with it, looks up. Ben Lombardi out there as usual to receive a pass. Nantucket can be nice and patient here. Don't be in a hurry unless it's there. Settle it down. This is not a great matchup for Alex. He's got a long stick. Get it to your attack and settle it down. Get it to X, which is exactly what Sam's looking to do. See, this is the kind of play.
Yeah, he took his eye off the ball.
Use your legs there. There you go. Oh, my gosh.
Yes! That did go in. I wasn't sure it went in.
It went in. And,
Okay, nice. Oh, we needed that one. Well, we don't, I mean, it's what? Let's see.
That's Burton's fourth.
9-7 with 4:35 left in the game.
Burton's fourth goal of the game. All of them. I mean, that one's way outside. I mean, Terrain just has a natural ability to shoot the ball, and with his speed and quickness, wow. Coach Gamble gives him the attaboy on the sideline. Hunter McKechner on the field that time, and he looked good as well. It's great to see those extra middies getting out there. One of the key things for Nantucket throughout this year is to develop depth, and they've done a great job of it. Starr faces off, along with Burton and Bartlett, giving Lombardi a little rest here. Ball's popped out. The Vineyard is offsides. Vineyard stepped out of the box.
Oh my goodness! Oh, what the heck?
I'll tell you right now.
What happened there?
Well, what happened there is the official missed a call. That should have been offsides, illegal procedure, Vineyard. They stepped out of the box right in front of that official, and he didn't call it. That was a horrible call no call by that official. Awful. I mean, I don't know how he didn't see that.
Okay, so, well, that makes it 9-8. Nantucket over the Vineyard.
That kid's foot was out of the box.
4:25 left in this one.
This has been a 1-2 goal game either way, all game long. And Lombardi scraps for it. Now it's Bartlett. Bartlett with his long stick should get it. He does.
Oh, and he gets hit. He got hit in the head.
No call there.
No call. I was shocked.
They're letting him play for sure. Nantucket's got nice look by the Vineyard. Little inexperienced there, Spencer. You can't leave that kid. Got to pick the ball up. Nice feed, nice look. Bang. Oh. Boy,
He had him.
Nantucket dodged one there.
They did.
Nantucket's got a number up. Starr comes off. Hunter McKechner's got to get in there and number up. Okay, he does. Good job, Hunter. He's got the corner, folks. You better check him. Yep. Vineyard ball on the shot. Picked up by Jacob Gunderson, the senior, number 22.
That timeout is brought to you by the Sea Grill. 45 Sparks Avenue. Proud sponsor of Whaler Sports. All right, so what are you going to do here? What are you going to say to them?
Well, basically just good fundamental defense, especially in close. Stay between your man and the ball. Don't let number 15 get another one of those uncontested shots on a left-handed cut. It's just a matter of staying between him and the ball. Be alert, head on a swivel, good communication, no fouls.
Now, if they tie it up, does it go to overtime?
Oh, yeah. It goes right to sudden death.
Sudden death.
And it's a 5-minute sudden death period. Each team gets one timeout during each sudden death period. They'll just keep doing that until there's a winner. But let's hope it doesn't come to that, Gino.
You're getting hungry, aren't you, Rick? I can feel it. I'm hungry.
I actually stopped by the Downy Flake and got a big bag of donuts.
We love the Downy Flake, proud sponsor of Gino TV and Whaler Sports TV. This is also, we want to make mention of Don Allen Auto Center, servicing all makes and models, customer shuttle service, quick lane, no appointment, state inspections, high-tech body shop. Shop local, folks. Don Allen Auto Center.
Okay, folks, key possession coming up for Nantucket here. Key possession for the Vineyard as well. There's still a lot of time left. 3:45 is a lot.
Oh, yeah, this is a great game.
3:45 is a lot of time in a lacrosse game, but at the same time, with each passing possession in a one-goal game, things get a little more tense. Both teams have to keep their cool. Nantucket's there's a little shoving last time between Bartlett and the Vineyard kid. We got to watch that. Number one's trying to get open inside for that lefty play. They have Bartlett matched on him, even though he's an attackman. I think he's an attackman. Doesn't look to have speed as a midi. Okay, now here's Amaral, the lefty up top. He has 3 or 4 goals today for the Vineyard. I haven't been keeping track of the Vineyard scores, but I know he's had at least 3. Here's McVicker matched up against Gunderson. Nice play, Nantucket.
That's ours.
I'll tell you, as a coach, those diagonal passes, Gino, are beautiful when they work, but it's so difficult to lose the ball in that situation. You get a touch here, Nantucket. Okay, Nantucket doesn't have to be in a hurry here.
They do not. They're up by a point.
I mean, they're not trying
Just
to.
3 minutes left in the game.
It's way too early to think about killing clock, but you just don't want to be in a hurry and get yourself in trouble. That's a foul right there. That's a push.
But he's letting them play.
Yeah. Duarte with the ball. Duarte, the attackman, inverts up top. Big athlete, Duarte. Natural righty, but has a pretty good left. Not a great matchup for him here, maybe, but you never know. Maybe he has speed to beat this kid. He does, right by him. Good take.
That was it! That was it!
Beautiful. I tell you, I stand corrected.
That was
there.
huge.
Well, I think that Darian and may well have come from the coaches that was a good matchup for him. I'll bet you, Gino, at halftime Darian probably went to the coaches and said, "I can run by this kid if we invert." And they invert meaning he went up top, and sure enough, he got his right hand and just went right to the goal.
All right, so can the Vineyard answer? They're down 2 goals. We have 2:39 left in the game, folks.
Austin Starr on the ball. Up to Twain. That's Alex, rather. Alex Small comes up with it. Now,
That was huge.
with 2:24 left, you get a touch. This is where, move your feet, Alex. Let's get the ball behind the goal. This is the time when you might want to really think about going behind, because if you turn it over, they won't. Oh, flag down. Carry it to X, guys. Be patient. This is the time when Nantucket might think about killing a minute. They got a free play here. They got a free play. You don't need to be in a hurry. Everybody touch it. Kill a minute, guys. Now they're telling Nantucket to keep it in the box. If they step out of the penalty box, or the restraining box, it's a turnover.
Oh, it is? Why?
It's a stall warning, basically.
I see.
So Nantucket has to keep the ball in the restraining box. Okay, Nantucket now will be extra man for a minute. Guys, don't get chippy here. Last thing we need is an unsportsmanlike penalty with 1:40 to go and a 2-goal lead.
1:40 left.
Got him for a minute on a slash. That was a good call. An official,
Well, they had to try something. I mean, they're desperate at this point.
Well, the thing is, a slash is never a good penalty,
No.
because it doesn't save. Slashes rarely stop a goal from being scored. And whereas if you hold the guy, trip the guy, or push the guy, it's 30 seconds.
Right.
And, if you stop a goal from being scored, we'll take our chances for 30 seconds. The Vineyard's in a position where the stall warning's off, the extra man. Okay, move the ball along. This is a good idea. Handle the ball behind the goal. See if we can kill 30 seconds. No, here we go. No, we're extra man. Want to get a good shot, not an even strength type shot. The Vineyard coaches are telling them to get on the Nantucket gloves, but I'm thinking the Vineyard defenders are probably a little tired right now. A lot of players are. It's been a long game, an intense game. If this was an even situation, Ty would take that kid to the goal, but because they're extra man, he's not going to. It's a nice check
turnover.
Nice check there. Spencer comes up with it. Okay.
What happened?
Timeout, Nantucket.
He knows when to do it, doesn't he?
Well, that's a clutch timeout. Nantucket was a little out of sorts. Great call by the Nantucket coach.
Hey, you might want to think about your 3 stars, Rick.
Well, I think I'm going to throw you a curveball today, Gino, with the stars. But with 8 seconds left of the penalty, right now, I'd be surprised to see Nantucket not put the ball behind the goal. 48 seconds left. Get some nice spacing. Dare the Vineyard to double team you, and if they do, just move it along. Make sure you get nice spacing. Move to get open. V-cut, as they say, to get open, and you'll be in good shape. I'll tell you, both these teams have just played so hard today.
What were you were going to say something about the 3 stars?
Well, I was just going to say that, I think for Nantucket, I'll tell you in a minute, but I think it's more about team play today.
Okay.
So many guys have played well. I mean, I think Ty Harnischfeger has probably had what you'd call it, if you want to call it a career day today, with 4 goals, a couple ground balls. Ty's played a little more hard-nosed, and it's great to see, because if he adds that element of little, scrappiness on the ground balls and whatnot to his game and rides a little harder, and because he's got the shooting, he's got great stick skills and good game awareness, good field awareness. Joel McVicker, again, has done a great job. He has completely taken Gunderson out of this game, and Gunderson is their key player, number 22. When a player wears number 22 in lacrosse, he thinks he's pretty good, because that's a famous number for Syracuse. Some of the greatest players of all time have worn that number. I think Cam Willett has played great today. Owen West has played better every single game this year. Cam Bartlett, another great game at long stick midi. Spencer West, tons of ground balls. Just really heady play. Spencer West had that beautiful assist early in the game to Ty Harnischfeger, one of the prettiest plays Nantucket's made this year. And of course, Terrain Burton and Alex Small and Ben Lombardi, their first midfield is just, they're really special. When they play with patience and get their spacing correct, they're impossible to stop.
48 seconds left.
Okay, they're just going to double the ball. Nantucket's good job. Okay, that's what you want to do. Get people open away from the ball. They're going to double it. Don't get frustrated. Turn it. Okay, they're going to double the ball here. Somebody's open. Ty Harnischfeger's got to move his feet here.
And there they go. They got it back.
29 seconds.
Got to get it up.
29 seconds.
They need to score immediately, and we get it back.
No.
Oh, and it went off. It went off the Vineyard.
Kind of an ill-advised shot there, Cam. I mean,
not necessary.
There's 20 seconds left, and stranger things have happened. We just want to hold the ball and be active off ball.
10 seconds left. Oh, and it's going to the Vineyard.
9 seconds left. Nantucket's just got to get. I wouldn't ride the ball here if I were Nantucket. Just drop back middies, drop back and let him play 6-on-6, and the Vineyard throws it away. That'll be the game, Gino.
That will be it.
The stars today go to the team and the coaching staff. This was a great team effort. Every single Nantucket player, Sam O'Keefe, Hunter McNern, all the reserves, they played great today. Good job, Nantucket. Congratulations.
The rivalry will never die, will it, Rick?
Yep. Ty Harnischfeger, 4 goals.
These guys had a great game. They really entertained us. That was a great game.
Ty Harnischfeger, 4 goals. Terrain Burton, 4 goals. Duart, a key goal. Alex Small, key assist. Ben Lombardi, key goal to start the scoring. And Spencer West only had 1 assist, but I bet you he had 6 or 7 ground balls and just had a great all-around game. The whole defense played well. Austin Starr might have had his best game I've ever seen facing off. And the kids who came off the bench did a great job. Congratulations, Coach Aloisi.
Okay, well, we want to thank Rick Blair for calling tonight's game. This is Gino Gang saying good night from Whaler Sports TV, where your Nantucket Whalers beat Martha's Vineyard 10-8. Good night, everybody.